Hi everyone, my name is Neil Schutz and I'm here to talk about It Gets Better. And the reason I wanted to speak about this is I feel I want to share and contribute my experiences, especially from my younger life. And, in my time, there was no one to speak to or turn to or know where to go. It was difficult, and I think I've probably known from a young age of maybe 8 or 9 that I was gay, but I thought it was maybe just some confusion or thoughts or something that I'd actually grow out with. I went to the original school GFS which was then in Camden Town, which was supposedly a heterosexual school. Um, they weren't the worst years and they weren't the best years, and the reason for that is partly because I wasn't being the real me. I was partly living a lie. Um, I even was meant to go on a couple of dates with some girls, and on both of them I turned down at the last moment. In fact, one of them, I remember, she was pretty upset and she was in tears. However, for me, it was a sigh of relief because I, it wasn't right for me. That was a typical sign. Um, anyway, years went on, and obviously I knew I had an attraction, but didn't really know where to go with this. And anyway, one of my friends uh, had a friend who was gay and Jewish, and was part of the group JGLG, and introduced me to someone. So I went along to one of the first groups, which was in a bar in West End Lane in West Hampstead, which was called Bar 269, which is no longer there. I remember walking down the stairs and coming into a room full of gay Jewish men. Well, that was a night out. And from there, everything just started. I suppose my real life, part of my life just started. And I was making up for all those missed years, and I was being a complete party animal in the clubs, bars, and everything else. I used to work at T-Mobile's headquarters, and I had a Greek friend colleague there, and she said, "Wow, all your stories, you should be writing a Jackie Collins novel." um, anyway, um, I must say also that I'm very fortunate, very lucky. I've never had any problems from my friends or the people around me. Um, and I also spent a lot of my years regularly going to Israel, and I'd go out on the Israeli gay scene, which was very undercover in those days. It wasn't a problem, but it was not like it is today. It was the same awareness and support was not there, and you know Israel's moved a long way now for the gay scene. I mean, look, it won the #1 award for the top gay city in the world. A long way in a small amount of time. Uh, when I was going there was when in Dana International early days. Um, and yes, you can be Jewish and gay, whether you're religious or not. All that matters is what it matters to you, and how lucky we are being Jewish that we've got gay synagogues in London and America and probably other parts of the world. Um, I've got a lot of in my later years also a lot of my friends broaden out. A lot of my friends are not Jewish. I mean, what I obviously won't forget is obviously I'm gay, but gay and Jewish, and you know, I get I meet I've even met people for the first time, and I'm the first Jewish person they've met, and sometimes I've had comments, but how can you be Jewish and gay? And I have to re-educate them. Sometimes it can be stupidity or a bit of ignorance, and maybe some it could be even confusion. Maybe they're assuming in certain Middle Eastern countries where these things are totally not accepted, where you can be hanged and other nasty things, but we don't go through any of that. We're very fortunate, and I even uh, recently, maybe a year or so ago, one of my friends went to a talk in the JLE Centre, and someone raised a question saying, what does Judaism say about being Jewish and gay? And the response from the teacher or rabbi was, in one of the religious books it actually recites, well, to two of the same sex can have a very meaningful relationship. Well, that to me is not negative. On the other hand, there was something quite disturbing from my previous school, JFS, an article in the papers a few weeks ago that said there is help and support, that if you're gay, that you can change yourself. I think this is very disturbing myself, and I'm outraged. And whatever teachers are behind this have an issue. There's something that's not right with themselves. Maybe they've got an issue with their sexuality or some insecurity. I don't know, but you have to understand that this is who you are, and there's nothing wrong with it. And it goes without saying that for some of us it can be a challenge, it can be difficult when first coming out. But there is a lot of support, and it does get easier. Look, I've even heard the sort of typical jokes, not just saying, oh, mum, I'm gay. It's not like saying, the response could be, oh, is he Jewish? I've heard that one a few times. That sounds a very sort of Jackie Mason sort of joke. The main thing just to remember is, if you decide and when you decide that you're ready to go through all of this, it does get better. Not does it only get better, you start being the real you, and all of that unnecessary weight is removed off your shoulders. And as I say, I've seen many other different cultures, religions, and people where things are looked at in a totally different way. And when I just compare from all the Jewish people that are gay, and the stories I've heard, it really isn't that bad when you can compare it. So all I can say is just enjoy, because life will get better for you. And thank you for allowing me to share my experience. Good luck.